Hello, we are your friends from the Office of Early Childhood at the Mississippi Department of Education. I'm Oki, and I like to teach through song and play.
I'm Candace. I like to pop in and help make activities easier.
I'm Marissa, and I like to make learning fun. And this is the Mockingbird. He's going to come and tweet us through every lesson, and he's our state bird.
And I'm Lemuel, and I love creating cool things with lots of fun stuff.
Welcome, welcome, friends today, friends that are here and far away. We will learn through meaningful play about our theme and question of the day. Welcome, welcome, friends today, friends that are here and far away.
Let's get ready to have some fun.
Welcome, friends. I wonder what we're going to do today. Let's go visit the Mockingbird and see what she has tweeted for us. How do family members communicate thoughts, feelings, and needs to each other? Oh, that's a tough question. How do family members communicate thoughts, feelings, and their needs to each other? Let me invite my friend Candace up here and let's see if we can figure out how we do that. Hey, Candace.
Hey, Marissa, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. So we have a tough question today. Yes. How do family members communicate their thoughts, their feelings, and their needs to each other?
Oh, that is so important.
That is so important. You know what? There are some children who have tried to answer this question. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay.
Okay, Evers, how do family members communicate their thoughts to each other?
To tell them.
Okay. And how do family members communicate their feelings to each other?
To tell them.
Okay. And how do family members communicate their needs to each other?
To tell
They tell them? Okay, how do they tell them? What do you mean?
with words.
With words? They tell each other with words? How do they do that?
They talk.
They talk. Any other way that they communicate?
They show.
They show.
My name is Heinz Pruitt.
All right, Hans, how do family members communicate with each other? How do they communicate their thoughts with each other?
They tell others what they're thinking about so that they can know, like to share other stories and things.
Yeah. And how do family members communicate their feelings to each other?
They show how they're feeling.
Okay. And how do family members communicate their needs to each other?
They just like tell if they need something, if they're hurt, or like if they're like bleeding something, you just have to tell someone. Hi, my name's Lucy Franton.
All right, Lucy, how do family members communicate their thoughts to each other? How do they talk about their thoughts? What do they do?
My family talks about their thoughts. We play a game called High and Low, and we think, yeah.
Yeah, like your high and your low, like during the day. Oh, I love that. All right. How do family members communicate their feelings to each other?
They love each other.
Okay. And how do family members communicate their needs to each other?
Well, my family gives things to us.
Hey, my name is Emerson McIntyre.
All right, Emerson, how do family members communicate their thoughts to each other?
On phones.
Okay, on phones. And how do family members communicate their feelings to each other?
They talk to each other.
Okay. And how do family members communicate their needs to each other? How do they tell each other what they need?
on phones.
Family members communicate their feelings to each other.
Like if they're hurt, somebody can come help you.
Yeah. Okay, and how do family members communicate their needs to each other? How do they tell each other what they
Like
need?
if they need something, the other person can go get it.
Okay. How do family members tell each other how they feel?
Sad?
Okay.
You know, when I was listening to that, the children had a hard time answering that question, didn't they?
That is a hard question.
You know why? Because children under 8, they have a hard time putting those words into their mouth and thinking of how to communicate. Normally, little children, they show their emotions through their face, and they can make a worried face or a mad face or a happy face. They'll use their expressions in their face. Sometimes children use their body language, and if they're mad, what do you think they usually do?
Oh, they might clench their fists,
They do.
tighten up their muscles.
And or if they're happy, they might give each other a hug. Yes.
A high five.
High fives, or they'll smile. And then sometimes children, since they don't know how to communicate their thoughts and feelings, sometimes they'll get mad and they'll throw things and make poor choices.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
So we have to remember that children have a hard time using those words. But we have some great vocabulary words today.
Oh, wow.
So, patient. We have to be patient. That means that you have to stop and be calm, right? This word is whine. And right here, there's a baby and crying. And a lot of times when we're tired, we can be whiny. This word is self-control. And if you see, there's a little boy, and he's peeking, and he sees a marshmallow.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yep, but he's not eating it yet. He's just looking at it. He's controlling himself. And this word is scrunch. And her face is all scrunched up.
I see.
And her face is not scrunched up, it's relaxed.
Yes.
Sometimes when we're mad, our faces get scrunched up. So what words do you have that you can share with us today?
Well, I'm going to tell you the Spanish word for patient.
Okay.
It sounds very much like the English word for patient. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it?
It does.
And we say paciento.
Paciento.
And that sounds kind of like patient, doesn't it?
does.
Paciento.
Paciento.
And the sign for the word patient is you're going to take your thumb and put it at your chin and come down a little bit.
Patient.
And that means patient.
It's hard to be patient.
It is hard to be patient sometimes,
Yes.
especially if we really want something.
Yes, yes.
The other word I'm going to teach you is whine.
Whine.
Whine in Spanish sounds a little different. It's
Okay.
gimoteo.
Gimoteo.
Yes.
That's hard.
That is a little bit harder, and it doesn't sound like the English word for whine.
No.
Gimoteo.
Gimoteo. Oh, now what's the
But
sign?
the sign for whine, you're going to take your hand and make it in kind of a C shape and tap it against your chest. Tap your fingers and thumb against your chest. Whine.
Whine. Sometimes my little boy, he starts whining when he's hungry, and he'll, oh, I dropped something on the ground, and he whines, but he's not really crying, he's just whining. And so that's one of his ways to tell me that he's hungry or he's tired. So, Candace, thank you so much. And I know that after Lemuel comes back, you will come back.
Sure.
And you will share with us other ways on how to control ourselves better and be patient.
That sounds great.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye. So let's see what Lemuel has. Lemuel always has some great ideas for art. I wonder how artists communicate with their feelings. Hey, Lemuel.
Hey, friend. Hey, artist friends.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing
I'm
today?
doing well. So we have a difficult question, a hard question today. How do family members communicate their thoughts and feelings and their needs to each other? So I wonder, how do artists do that?
Well, we do it through making things. Sometimes we draw, maybe if you're sad, you might paint a picture that is sad. Or when you're happy, you'll paint a picture that is real beautiful, bright colors and things like that. And a lot of times when I'm sad, I will do something that will make me happier.
Like today, it's all rainy outside, and I am feeling a little sad. So what could we do?
Well, let's sit down.
Okay.
Well, I actually like rainy days because a lot of times I get so just tense and my muscles, I just get all just, and I have to relax. And so when it's raining, it's very soothing and relaxing.
Okay.
So it allows me to kind of let my emotions kind of rest a little bit. So I brought some paper. I'm going to let you borrow some. And I'm going to put my apron on. Do you want to draw or do you want to paint today?
Ooh. Paint.
Okay. And
So you're
sometimes
gonna put it
having
in the middle.
Choices will help your emotions too.
Right, because I think if you would have just told me what I had to do, it might make me mad.
I think I may do some markers. Oh, here's my oil pastel. So, we have to be patient because it's raining outside today, and so we may not be able to go outside. So we can be try to have to figure out what we're going to do inside.
Yes.
So let's paint a picture
Okay.
that will make us feel a lot better.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use the brush.
Okay.
Remember, you wash the brush, rinse the brush, and blot it or dry it a little bit. Okay.
Wash.
So I'm going to do a sun.
So I'm putting mine in the green.
And green is a color that makes you feel relaxed.
Oh, Lemuel, I'm going to be mad because look, it's not doing what I want it to do.
Okay, so you need to wash, rinse, and sometimes you don't have to dry it. And just be very careful, have some control. And then go gentle.
That is so much better. I'm trying to make grass.
Now I'm using warm colors because warm makes you feel good.
What do you mean by warm colors?
Well, warm colors is your reds, yellows, and oranges. You're using cool color. Cool colors are your blues, your greens.
I didn't know
purple
that colors were warm and cool.
Yep.
Do some colors make you feel happy and sad?
Some do. Blue colors can be sad, but also blue makes me happy because it reminds me of the sky and the water, so that's relaxing.
Oh, I'm so happy my blue is working out so much better since you showed me how to use my brush.
I like making art, especially with my friend.
I have to rinse it.
I'm peeling off a little bit of this paper because I need to a little bit more.
You had a little problem.
Had a problem, but I fixed it. So clouds make me happy. Does clouds make you happy?
You know, clouds do make me happy because sometimes we can look up in the sky and we can see how the clouds are different shapes. You know, Lemuel,
And I like to use different kinds of lines.
your sun is so much better than mine.
Well, I did circles, spiral, and I overlap colors. I can even put some red in there because the sun's hot. And the rays kind of radiate out.
You
The
know,
warmth, you're happy, and so I'm going to wash my brush.
so just because yours looks different than mine, I shouldn't get mad.
No. Everybody has different ways of doing things. but you can learn.
So can I mix a color? Can I put yellow on top of the red right here?
You can, and you know what I would do? I would put yellow oil pastel or a crayon.
Ooh, okay.
You may have to let it dry a little bit, or I think you can go on top of it. Let's dry it off a little bit.
So I already feel a bit calmer now that we're taking our time in drawing.
It's very relaxing.
It is.
And you know, washing my brush, rinsing it, and blotting it, and caring for it makes me happy too. To care for things. So you
Yes.
care for your things, you care for your friends and your family
Yes.
members and things like that. And that makes me happy. To share. So we're sharing an art moment
We
together.
are sharing an art
So you
moment.
could do this too at home.
So do you think the children at home, if maybe they're feeling sad because they can't go outside, they could maybe draw a picture?
They can. And you know what? I'm going to leave this one here. And we can give it to Candace to make her happy.
Oh, yes.
To share.
You know, one time when I was a teacher and the children would come in sad because they would miss their moms, I would tell them that they could draw a picture for their mom. And it made them all happy
That's
on the
a
inside.
great idea. So I'm going to leave this one here for you.
Okay.
You can give that to Candace to make her happy and make her day.
Thank you. She will love this. And I bet it's going to change her feeling on the inside.
Yes.
So, Lemuel, can we give you a clam clap?
Yes.
It's a clam clap, just like this. Thank you so much for showing us how artists communicate.
Thank you, friend. And remember, you can paint a picture for someone at home or just do one for yourself to make yourself happy.
Well, thank you, Lemuel, and I hope you have a good day.
Great. Bye.
Bye. So let's invite Candace back on, and let's share with her what we just did. Hey, Candace.
Hi, Marissa.
We just learned from Mr. Lemuel how artists can communicate their feelings through art.
Wow.
Yes, and he painted you this beautiful picture that he wanted me to give to you.
Oh, it's for me?
It is for you.
That makes me so happy.
He said it would make you happy.
It does.
And I see your face. Your face is happy.
It is. It's nice for people to think of you, isn't it?
It is very nice. Makes your heart feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. You know, this makes me think of this book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called Sometimes I'm Bombaloo.
Bombaloo?
Yes, it's about this little girl, Katie, and usually Katie is very happy and she's smiling. She says, yes, ma'am, and she shares her toys.
Oh, that's good.
But there's times that she's not.
Oh.
And sometimes she scrunches her face just like this.
Oh, that's one of our words. She scrunches her face.
And she whines
Oh.
and she turns into Bombaloo. Can you scrunch your face and turn into a Bombaloo? And she'll get mad whenever her brother knocks down towers or messes up her stuff. And then sometimes she'll see a pretty painting or a nice book. And then, you know what? She turns into Katie again.
That is great.
She smiles and uses her facial expressions. So I know that you have some great ways that you can share with us in your tool belt. What can we do when we're upset?
Well, you know, sometimes when I get frustrated and I feel like I want to ball up my fist, I can do something else with my hands that keeps them busy and lets them scrunch, but it also helps my muscles at the same time. I can take some putty like this, and I can squeeze it, and I can smash it, and sometimes that helps me get those feelings out.
Oh, wow.
Would you like to try some?
I would love to try some.
I have some for you, too. This one's blue.
This morning I was mad.
Oh, no.
I had this scrunchy look on my face. Oh,
Did your hand scrunch up?
They did. Mm-hmm.
But that putty can help, can it? It helps you-
Yeah, and I got so mad I wanted to yell.
Oh, no.
But I didn't. I had to control myself. I couldn't yell. I had to take a breath, just like this.
That does feel better, doesn't it?
It does feel better. Yes.
And we squeeze that putty and release that scrunchy feeling that we have sometimes, and then we feel better.
You know, even if we don't have Play-Doh at home, I bet what we could do is sounds and kind of create a pattern like this. Can I show you?
Sure.
And this could help us get our anger out.
Okay.
We could go stomp, stomp, clap.
Well, let's do it again.
Ready? Stomp, stomp, clap. I like that.
I do too. That feels good.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
Stomp, stomp, clap. What's another way we could do?
We could tap.
We could tap. Ready? Clap. Oh, we tapped 3 times. Let's do that again.
Okay.
Tap, 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 clap. Tap, 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 clap. Wow, that is really helping me control myself.
I do feel more relaxed.
Yes. I wonder, is there anything else that you have in your tool belt? Because now I'm thinking we just did patterns, and that makes me think of colors.
Yes, I love to do patterns. You can do patterns with anything. What I have in my tool belt today are some little characters, some little owls. And what color is this little owl?
That owl is red.
That owl is red. And what if I decided I wanted to make a pattern? So I'm going to go across, but you don't have to. You could go either way. And what if I put a blue owl next?
Oh, yes. So we have red and blue.
And then if I put another red one, I think I see a pattern forming.
I do, because you have a red here. So I wonder, is blue going to come next?
Let's look and see. Red, blue, red, blue. It is next.
Oh, yes.
Let's do one more. What
Okay.
do you think would come here? Say the colors and see what goes here.
Okay. Red, blue, purple.
That didn't sound like the pattern.
Oh.
I know.
But purple's one of my favorite colors.
Mine too. And did you know that if you put red and blue together, you get purple?
Oh.
But
So I should.
we don't have a purple owl because that's not in our pattern.
Oh.
Let's try again.
Okay. Red, blue, red.
Very good. Now you got it, see?
Wow. So Candace, we just communicated our thoughts right then. I just told you that I thought what my favorite color was. I was using my words, and you communicated with me how you were feeling with the squishy Play-Doh. We could get our madness out. I can't believe that we have lots of different ways how we can communicate our thoughts and feelings to each other.
And it's so important that we do.
It is so important. And Mr. Lemuel, he painted you a pretty picture.
Made me so happy.
And it did make you happy. I saw your face. It got all happy. And we talked about these words right here, patient and wide and self-control and scrunch. And you shared with us 2 vocabulary words in Spanish.
Paciente,
Paciento,
gimoteo.
gimateo.
And let's do our signs. Patient
Patient,
and wine.
wine. Wow.
What a great day.
It was a great day. So, until next time,
Farewell.
Friends, we hope you had fun today. Please join us again for some more adventures next time. For more family enrichment activities, visit our website at mdek4.4.org/EC. Farewell, farewell, friends today, friends that are here and far away. We have learned a lot through play about our theme and question of the day. Farewell, farewell, friends, today. It's time to go till another day.